put a screw into this corner here. Line that up. Yeah, I do hope you're enjoying these two issues this week. I've done the millennium falcon over here, planton detail, and this is going to be going into these two slots here. Underneath you can see these slots. And the way it needs to go is you want it like a ramp effect going that way. So we'll do a dry fit again, and that's how that should be looking. You've got to basically feed this LED light through that hole. Now if you put it diagonal, it should go through pretty easy, like that. Just carefully pull that through. And then if you turn your framework back over in the future, then I've got flanged mushroom head type heads on the screws, if that makes sense. You can see that there. It's not going anywhere now. Put 6 more in. Hey all, welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're doing good, guys. Hope you're all well. Today I'm building more of the Millennium Falcon from Fanam, and we're at issue 38. There's the mag, there's the parts, which we'll take a look at in a minute. I'm going to get through with this, guys, because I am absolutely knackered. Don't ask why, but last night I got to bed about 4 in the morning, had about 4 hours sleep. I won't go into detail, but anyway, yeah. If you're not already subscribed, guys, remember to subscribe, like, also comment and share. Press that bell notification not to miss anything I put up on the channel, including the Millennium Falcon from Fanam. But without further ado, guys, let's crack on with the Millennium Falcon from Fanam. So welcome back to the Millennium Falcon from Fanam. Here we have the parts, which we'll take a look through in a sec. Got the mag, and also in this month's issue pack, we've got another Millennium Falcon folder to put all of our magazines in. I'm not going to put this on camera building it, guys, as I've done it previous videos to this build. So if you want to check out how to put this up, which it's not very hard, you've just got to be a bit good at origami and just fold it into place basically, and that is it. That will be done. I will put it on the outro so you'll see it built, but if you do want to check out how to build those, guys, I think it was a fair few issues back, might have been one of the first few issues where I did document how to put these folders up, so check that out if you do want to see how to build them. But yeah, back to today, we're doing issue 38 of the Millennium Falcon from Fanam Diagnostic. So let's take a look through this week's mag. And guys, I won't go on, but I am absolutely shattered, really tired today, so I've just got to get through this. But it looks an interesting, exciting issue, so I'm looking forward to this. In the parts today we'll go for in a minute, you can see they've got the ramp, planton details, hinge parts, etc. And what we're going to be doing is fitting the ramp lights to the framework we've already done in previous issues, so we're going to be doing that first. And if you look through the instructions, we're going to be preparing the ramp and assembling the hinge. A little tip here, it's looking like it wants you to have some thread lock so the screws don't basically come out. I think that's what they want. So when it's all built, you don't want that to happen, else you're going to have to take it all apart, and that would be a nightmare. So yeah, there's the magazine. So let's get these open. So just get my scissors. Yeah, and I'd like to take this opportunity, if all the new subscribers are watching this video, you know who you are. A big warm welcome. Appreciate you on board with me. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Guys and lasses. I don't usually say that word, but boys and girls, men and women, all of you. Appreciate your support, guys. Right, so let's get this sorted on the desk and we'll have a look what we've got. Okay, so we've got a selection of goodies here, guys. First of all, we've got ramp parts. So we've got the ramp, and there's loads of plant on details, etc. here, guys, and they're all in bags. We've got some little pins, rivets here, more little extras, a little pack. Let me just see what these are called. Extensions, basically. Got the extension hinge mount, ramp hinge. There is actually 17 parts in this week's issue, so I'm not going to go into detail with all those. We'll just go through it, guys, and say what they are as I'm building. There you can see we've got a pack of goodies here, and this is actually building the ramp from the Millennium Falcon. And if I remember right, this actually works. When it's built, guys, this will slowly go up and down. So that'll be it for the instructions there at the beginning of the parts we've got. Let's crack on and get on to instruction 1. So yeah, there's the parts, guys. I'm not going to hang about. Sit back, relax, get your favourite beverage, snack, chill out, and watch me build the Millennium Falcon from Fan. Okay then, guys, so instruction 1, it's asking us to get this LED strip light we've got here, just untangling all that. So that was given to us in issue 37. Now what we're going to do, instruction 2 and 3 are telling us to turn your framework this way around, and this little square hole here, rectangle hole, whichever way you put it, you've got to basically feed this LED light through that hole. Now if you put it diagonal, it should go through pretty easy, like that. But just carefully pull that through. And then if you turn your framework back over, just leave the wire underneath. What we are aiming on doing here, guys, instruction 4 is telling us basically take the LED adhesive, what's under the LED light, and we're going to peel that off, and then we're going to end up sticking that down like so, and then that will be all instructions 1 to 5 done. So let's crack on. So what we're going to do is just peel this blue backing off, being careful not to break the LED, guys, because these can be very delicate. Just carefully, that's it, peel that off. And then what you want, I'm just looking at the instructions to see exactly what you want to do is have it stuck. So you've just got those 2 screws showing, and then you'll know you haven't gone too far up or down. Yeah, and I want to welcome all my subscribers from America. I've looked at the analytics and we've got a lot of people in America, guys, watching my videos on my channel, which I'm overwhelmed with. Love you guys. Love America. Love you all to bits. Right, so that's the first 5 instructions done. We have now attached the first LED light of this build, and what you can do is just get your little bit of tie, clip tie, and then tie that back together just to keep it safe and neat until further down the line I'm going to connect it to a, probably would have been thought a circuit board or something. So just wrap that around there. There you go. So let's crack on and move on to instruction 6. Okay then, guys, so that was the first 5 instructions of this week's build, this issue. That was doing the ramp lights. Now we are preparing the ramp. So we've taken the ramp, and instruction 1 is saying take this extension of the ramp, and what we're going to do, you've got 2 little lugs either side of there, guys. You just want to fit that like that. We're going to do a dry fit first before we do any gluing. So if you just place that on your desk, like so, and then instruction 2, you're going to take this little cover. What we're going to be doing is dry fitting, as I say, that over these little lugs, which are going to be like the extension of the ramp, as I say. So if I just hold that there with one hand, and then this should fit on there and keep that in place with the little lugs like that. And then what's going to happen, that's going to flip over. So now we know that's all cool and that's how it's going to look. We've got to apply 2 little dabs of glue, and as you can see, look, that's going to flip over like so. Happy days. And that'll be, as you can see, that's not going nowhere. That'll be the first 3 instructions all done. So if I just take that off again, place that there like that, reach over and get my glue. And what you want to do, guys, is apply a little bit of glue, just tiny dot of glue on each side of there. Put it into place like that. And then that side there, as you can see, you've got like a little indent. And then there's like a piece sticking up there. Put it over there like that. Again, hold it how I did, just that might be the best way. Just wait for that to dry for 2 or 3 seconds. And there you have it. That takes us all the way to instruction 4. Now what you can do now, this is optional, guys, you can paint that and weather it if you want, like a greyish colour. You can actually do all that as it's the ramp and paint that a grey colour so it looks more effective. I've not got no paint, and as I've said before with this build, I'm just keeping it all standard. I'm not sure about the outside yet, the panels, I might weather those. Whereas for the ramp, I'm going to leave it like that. Unless I change mind in the future, it's not being connected yet, so I've got plenty of time to go and get some paint for it. So yeah, I can still do it at a later date. So yeah, that flips over like that, and that's all working. Check the extension will fold back into ramp as shown, which we've done that. That's instruction 4. So there we go. Let's have another look. There you go. Okay then, guys, so instruction 7 and 8 of preparing the ramp. These pieces here, guys, these are the left and the right ramp seals. So what we're going to do in a minute is apply a little bit of glue to those tabs. But first of all, we're going to fit them first. That's how they're looking. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So we'll take those back out and then put a bit of glue, and we'll stick those in forever. Just put a little bit of glue in there and there. You can either put it on the tabs or in those little holes. Either way, guys, it's going to do the trick. So yeah, let's just make sure they're in the right place. Yes, they are. That's working well good now. So yeah, these are the left and the right seals to the ramp. So we'll apply this one, and then we are all the way to instruction 8. I think the last instruction of preparing the ramp. So I'll put that one on. There you go. Just hold them for a couple of seconds. I think this one needs a bit more glue. What I might do if that happens, just apply a little more glue on the tabs as well also, because you're not going to take these off. So you put a fair bit if you need to. No, that one ain't stuck either. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, guys, it might be better to put a bit of glue on both these little tabs and also the reservoir holes. So yeah, guys, those are nice and dry now, all stuck, as you can see. Just that. The extension of the ramp works. Pretty cool, huh? So that's that done for now. So we're going to put that to one side. Now we're going to get these undone. We're going to assemble the hinge for the ramp of the Millennium Falcon. So let me just get my scissors. Yeah, guys, sorry I ain't done many videos the last few days. I managed to get my elbow sorted, which obviously I'm happy with that. But I've been very busy at home, guys, decorating the living room, etc. Sorting out something new coming into my life, and eventually will be coming to the channel, which I will put something about it coming to the channel later in the week. So that's coming Wednesday. So if you're regular to the channel, guys, or you've just subscribed, or you something coming, guys, and I'm very, very, very excited about it. Right, I'm not going to say anymore. So here we've got some pins, every part of assembling the hinge. So first of all, it's telling us to get all these parts, which I've done, and we've got to get some. Let me have a look. Take 4 pieces of the hinge and 6 screws. Yeah, so we've got to take these black screws, guys, what we use. Now to get my screwdriver. So 1, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, these are what we use to assemble the frame, whole frame, as you know. Right, and then what it's telling us to do is take this part. I'm just making sure I'm putting it the right way around before I do this. Yeah, once it's that way round. Okay then, so instruction 2, what we're going to do is take this piece here. You've got 4 holes there, and you've got 2 little screw holes there and there. This is the hinge arm, what we need to apply now. And we're applying that. So we're going to take the left hinge arm, which is this one. And what you want to do is make sure it's right. And by that, I mean, you've got to do a dry fit first. You've got to do that right to there, 2 screws. But that's how it should be looking. You want it that way around. So if you've got it that way around, guys, you've got that right. Go ahead and screw those together with 2 black screws. Just line it up on the screwdriver. And carefully just get that screwed in. Probably beneficial just starting one off. And once you've got both of those screws in, tighten them up. That's how that's looking. That's how that should be looking as you look at the piece you're building. So yeah, that's the left one. And then do the same on the right. Again, they should be both pointing that way down, like that. You can either hold it, guys, or you can put it on your desk, whichever's easiest. Get another black screw. Well, I was and I am tired, but now I'm into this to wake me up. That's all good. Yeah, it's been a bit of a busy weekend with one thing or another. A busy week, to be fair. But yeah, it's good to be busy, guys, isn't it? Right, so I'll do these nice and tight now. All 4 black screws. I will show you in a sec, guys. Let me just tighten those up. There we go. And that's what you should be looking at. That's how they should look. At that view. Also that view. And that takes us all the way to instruction 3. Now, there's a little tip here, guys. It's saying you can put some thread lock on the screws as a prime. I've got none to hand. I did have, but my lads used it on the BMXs, so I'm not going to be putting any thread lock on. In order for the hinge to move freely, you can't tighten these screws fully. This is the next part, but they have risk of working loose. To prevent this happening, put some thread lock on it. Yeah, because you're not tightening the screws mega tight, that gives you a chance to eventually for the screws to work loose, which you don't want. So what I might do, let me just do a dry fit first. So we're doing that like that. That's how that's going to look if I show you the side view. Like that. But as I've just said, these screws have got to be loose. Right, so I need to see if I've got some thread lock. Because you're putting the screws in like, as I say, they could work loose over time. Okay, right. Let me see if I've got some thread lock, guys, and we'll crack on. So yeah, guys, I managed to find some. So basically I've put a little bit of thread lock on these screws. Don't over tighten them, just tighten so you feel the resist, but don't go too tight. And as you can see, that's working now. Like that. There we go. So now we have a finished hinge, which should look like that from that view, from the top view. Keep turning it around for you. So yeah, if it's looking like that at this stage, guys, you've done right. But yeah, I would recommend, it does give you a tip to do that and put some Loctite thread lock on it, because over time, as the ramp's going to keep coming up and down, it's going to work the screws loose, and if that happens while it's on your model, you're going to have problems. You don't want to get it broke. But yeah, there we go. But don't over tighten it, guys, when you do these screws, because if you do those too tight, the hinge is not going to work. But as you can see, just go to your field resistance, stop, check it, and there you have the working hinge. Love it. So now we're going back to the ramp, and we're going to hinge the ramp, basically put this on the ramp. So if I bring the ramp over, and I think we've got to take apart from issue 37, BP13, it does tell you just underneath there, but if you look at the diagrams and your instructions, guys, it's just easy to find this piece out from all the parts we've got stored at the minute. Now, what it tends to do in instruction 2, if you've got any rough edges just on this side of this part, which we ain't, it's okay, that's meant to be on there, I think. If necessary, fold down any moulding, flash off the edges of both parts. So basically where it's been moulded, guys, if you've got any rough edges, just give that a sand down. You can use a nail file or some sort of file or something, but mine, it's looking okay. As you can see, that's part of the build, part of the effects on it, so I ain't got to sand that down. So instruction 3, what it tends to do, turn that way for you, take these two pieces and basically just, as you can see here, you've got the pins there, they're going to go into those 4 holes. So just line those up like that. There we go, that look cool. And then we've got to get the hinge. I'll just do a dry fit as usual. We're going to put those over these raised holes here. Like that, I would have thought. Have we got that right? I think these are going to be more closer. So let's move that down a minute. And correction, guys, before I move on, my bad. I make mistakes so you don't have to. These have to be that way around. You've got to have those slants coming towards you there like that, because if not, you're not going to get this hinge done. Guys, back in the instructions 7 and 8 of doing the ramp, just make sure you've got these parts with those slants that way around on the ramp, not going towards the outside, otherwise you can have issues. My bad, I've made the mistake, so you won't now. So back to, let me have a look where we are. Instruction 3 and 4. As you can see now, that is going to fit lovely, nice and flush, and that fits there like that. And then if it works, there we go. There we have a working ramp. So I'll just place that on your desk, and now it's telling us, just make sure it's all flush before you go any further, which it is, as you can see. So yeah, we've got to just attach that back and then use these ones with the big heads on. So yeah, use these silver screws here, guys. I think these are what we use to put the panelling on in the future. So I got flanged mushroom head type heads on the screws, if that makes sense. You can see that there. That's not going anywhere there. So I'll get another one. I've got to just put 6 more in. And then that'll be it for this week, guys. So let's just get these screws in, get this done. Love it. And you people who are new to the channel, I do really appreciate your support. Thanks for subscribing. And sorry if you're new today and this is the first time you've watched me. My bad. As I keep saying, I was up very late last night. I'm burning the candle at both ends. So yeah, it's my fault. But it was worth every second. And don't regret it. But I am knackered. But I've got through another video, so it's all good. And if if you're an Elvis fan, guys, check out the Elvis shorts in my playlist. I put one of them up yesterday. I love Elvis, man. He's a legend. He's a big part of my life now, and always will be. So yeah, check out Elvis shorts in my playlist. Every Sunday I put one up. Some fantastic photos and brilliant, obviously brilliant music. But yeah, that is it for this week, guys, for issue 38. We now have a working ramp. So there you go. It goes down. I'll just get that extended bit. That's been dropping down all night, and because I want to get it down now, it's not coming out. As you can see, it's going up and down. You've got the extended bit there. Oh, another thing, guys, when you glue that in, just another tip, don't seal it over, don't put it over until it's dry, because if a little bit of glue comes out of there, you're going to glue it to your ramp. But looking at this, I might buy some paint. I'm going to weather that. I'm going to paint it black or grey. It's going to look better. But yeah, that's all working. That's going to be fitted to the frame next week, the next issue. So yeah, if you want to see that, come back for more next week, guys. But that is it. Sorry about it if I've been a bit tired today, a bit not under the weather, but a bit bleh. That's lack of sleep. That's my problem. That's my fault. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for your support. Come back next time. Take care. See you soon. Do hope you've enjoyed this week's video of the Millennium Falcon, guys. Pretty cool issue. We've been working on the LED light, which is going to be used in the ramp of the Millennium Falcon, the famous ramp what comes down, and the famous actors Chewie, Princess Leia, etc. all walk down. The stormtroopers, I think, if they're going into battle, etc., they try to, whatever, you know what I mean. So we've done the LED lights, we've done the hinge, and worked on the ramp of the Millennium Falcon. Do hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you haven't already, you did like the video, remember to give us a big thumbs up, and also press that bell notification, and you will always be notified every time I put a video of the Millennium Falcon or anything else upon the channel. You'll be notified on your device. Well, appreciate you guys. Really love you guys. Thanks for your support, all your subs, all your comments, all your likes. I'm going to leave it there because I'm absolutely knackered. I do hope you enjoyed as well seeing another binder which has been sent out. I haven't bothered building it on the video. If you do want to check out how to build these binders, which are pretty straightforward, check it out in one of the previous videos I've done. I think I've done, yeah, as you can see here, 2 more binders up to this 3rd binder I've just had. So yeah, check that out, guys, in one of the other Millennium Falcon in the playlist. But I'm going to leave it there. Dead tired, I'm dog tired. I'm going to have a lie down, go to sleep. See you soon. Thanks for your support. Take care. Peace.